Welcome to the Ramble Express Podcast, name not final. We are your hosts, Super Mario Sonic Lover.
And Mickey Gaming. Our podcast is about the random things that occur on our journey to BronyCon 2017 and anything we find relevant at the time. That could be about gaming, social media, MLP, or TV in general, and just about anything on our minds.
This podcast will receive a new episode each and every Saturday, so be sure to get excited for a new installment at the end of each week. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Ramble Express Podcast, or whatever we decide to call it later.
Yeah, and after the first episode, if no one gives us any decent ideas for the actual name, because we're incapable of thinking anything and we've been thinking about them for the last 3 weeks, then we will just keep it as the Ramble Express.
Yeah, so... Yeah, again, if any of you have a suggestion of what we should name the podcast, then please let us know.
So, right, so what topic are we starting with?
Should we start with Smash Bros? Since that's like the heat of everyone's business right now.
Sure.
So, Smash Bros 3DS anyway has been out for a while for Japan, but over
24 hours in the UK.
Yeah, and everywhere else, I believe. And I'm really enjoying it so far. Joey hasn't gotten the game yet, but
I'll probably try and get it on October, and then keep some money out for Pokemon later on.
yeah, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting Sapphire, actually.
Alright.
Although my brother's going to get both.
I don't know why you do that.
For some reason. He got both X and Y. He got both Black and White. He got both Black and White too. This all started with Black and White, but no point.
I've never actually
Smash Bros.
got played Black and White. How is that?
There is one boss battle, which if you go into and then die, you cannot go back and train because you must defeat this guy with your party you have standard when you see him, and it turns
I've heard a lot of good things about Black and White too.
a Ferris wheel every single time.
So, should we touch on what we were talking about before, with the whole gaming and stuff?
Sure.
So what were we talking about? It's like something about Sega and all that.
But we didn't even talk about Smash Bros. We just said it got released.
Well, what is there really to say? I don't know.
Yeah. It's the gaming industry.
It's really solid. I personally rank it above Brawl because, I enjoy Brawl, but it's...
What do you rank it above?
Brawl. Why is that? Is something wrong with that? Joey? Okay, sorry about that edit.
Welcoming myself back to the podcast.
My internet screwed up for some reason. But anyways, what was I saying about Smash Bros?
No, it's my internet that cut, not yours.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, either way, with Smash Bros, I guess a lot of people I've been seeing are saying that the 3DS isn't very good for a Smash Bros controller. Well, I can easily tell that the 3DS was not made for Smash Bros. I'll say that much, but for my money, I think it controls fine. I played the demo a hell of a lot, and it really didn't take that long for me to get used to it, actually. And
Miss played at the convention we went to.
Yep.
I really liked it, and I thought it played well. The control scheme was easy to learn.
Yeah. And then, it's probably gonna take a little bit, little bit of time if you're so used to like a console controller, but either way, I think it works rather well, especially for a handheld.
Well, thinking about it, the console controller for the Wii U isn't much different from the DS scheme, so I don't really think people are going to have much problem.
Well, there's that, but the thing is, with the Wii U version, there's going to be multiple control options, so...
Whatever one suits your fancy.
Yeah. I like...
Rebindable keys to multiple control schemes.
I like it when games do that, like they give you the option to use a certain type of controller, like... Unleashed Wii actually gave you the option to use the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, the classic controller, or the GameCube controller. I just like it when games give you a choice, so you're not like restricted. So if a controller only has one controller in general, then you can't really do much. But if you have the option, I think you should be able to do it.
Yes. Indeed. Mesmerized by your awesome gameplay. Anyway, I should be fighting a Geodude. Yes, I'm playing Pokemon, by the way.
Yeah, so...
Speaking of which, recently we heard the announcement that Rayquaza was going to have a Mega Revolution. Any thoughts?
Had they shown it off?
Yeah.
Oh, how was it look?
Official announcement. Just Rayquaza and 2 special moves that Rayquaza's going to have. No, it's 1 move Rayquaza's going to have, and when you Mega Evolve it, well, like Charizard has the Drought ability, it's going to be an Extreme Wind, which increases the power of Flying type moves.
Ah.
Although, wouldn't an Extreme Jet Stream of Wind be really hard to fly in? Unless you were going in that direction. I think it would weaken their moves.
Huh. Yeah, maybe.
It would also increase the level of flinching, due to it being harder to move. But that's just my take on it. I mean, it's Pokemon. They made the key Pokemon. Seriously, it would keep... Right, not the place or time for that rant, but, yeah, I'm probably going to come up with that rant later on.
Yeah, so...
Anyway, we moving on to the games industry?
Yeah, why not? So... What do you want to start with?
Something. I don't know.
Well, what were we talking about earlier with how Sega and...
Yeah, we were talking about how Sega actually has enough money to make a new console, but won't because it's not in their best ideals, or whatever the word is.
I think it's... Honestly, I think it's best for them to stick as a third-party company because... well, I think they get more money out of it because their games go out for more than one system, so more people can buy them.
Well, they go out on more than one system now. They used to be a Nintendo exclusive for a short amount of time.
Yeah. It's funny because they used to be like the biggest rivals in the industry. Now they're like the best of friends.
Actually, the only reason Sony exists is because Nintendo wanted an add-on for the Super Nintendo for CDs.
Yeah.
Which never went anywhere. Although prototypes have been discovered. And they tried the same thing with the N64, but prototypes were discovered.
Ah, that's interesting.
You can also make them... I think there's a couple of modifications. Don't trust me on this one, but I think I remember seeing something about some modifications which you could plug into one of the ports on the back of the N64 that would allow you to play GameCube games, but that they're using the same port that was discovered that the prototypes for the disc version of the games were going to be for the N64.
Ah. That's interesting. Yeah, I've never heard about that before because, well, I knew that Nintendo and Sony were originally going to pair up. And then And then a Nintendo paired with Philips instead.
They paired with Philips and then Sony, and Philips ended up getting the CDI and then the 3DO, but neither of those went anywhere.
Yeah, we all know how that went.
Hotel Mario. Anyway.
And the Zelda CDI games. My boy.
My boy, this dinner is what all true warriors strive for.
So, Nintendo needs to make a Zelda game where it just have two random soldiers and just go like, gee, it sure is boring around here. My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for. Just do that and just...
I'm so hungry, I could eat a Dodongo. Yes, my voice acting skill is unparalleled.
You should voice act for a sequel.
What, Zelda CDI 2?
Something like that.
The return of random crap no one gives a damn about, but we're gonna release it because everything's getting remastered these days.
Yeah, that'll be the best name ever.
It'll probably be some indie parody-esque title.
The only thing people know, like, see the CDI games out about now is just YouTube poops. It's like, that's...
Actually, even those have dried up. YTPs aren't as good as they used to be. Now it's just random shit that goes on so fast you don't know what happened, so your only basic reaction is laugh.
Pretty much. Although, there's some good ones out there, but it is nowhere near as good as it used to be. Although that's not really a part of YouTube I really follow that much. It's like
The MLP ones, because, yeah.
Well, I watched the MLP ones just because it's MLP.
Yeah.
And there are a handful of those that are actually decent.
Like Friendship is Geek Free.
Oh yeah.
React to at one point.
Is it really the same if we've already seen it?
Let the viewers be the judge of that one.
Wait, what?
Basically, all these videos are just going to be comment bait. We want your comments. We don't care about subscribers or likes, that's just there. We want comments. You know, that thing that doesn't do anything for us but prove how popular we are?
Yeah, I really don't care about how popular I am. Like, if I had one subscriber, I'd still do what I do because it's something I enjoy. It's like, if I'm enjoying what I'm doing and if everyone else who's watching is enjoying it, then I really couldn't care less.
But the thing is, I only have one subscriber and I'm still doing what I'm doing.
Well, you just proven my point then.
Exactly. Well, no, I only have one subscriber that I may not know.
Because like, being famous that's all well and good, but it's not something I'm aiming for at the current. Well, again, it would be nice to have, but I'm not gonna go crazy about it.
No one needs to be the next PewDiePie. It's just an achievement.
Off topic, but this game is hard.
What are you talking about? That game's easy. I mean, the steering could be better, but... Well, granted, you're playing Knuckles, so... But Knuckles is best at knocking other people off their boards.
Yeah, that's why I'm using him. I like the power characters.
Tails is best for... You know, it's been... I think I last played that game when I was in...
Wait, what?
Yeah, I last played Sonic Riders when I was in Year 6.
Oh, well, that was a while ago.
That was years back.
Anyways, back on topic.
What topic? This entire idea was a train wreck. Let's just let it go. No, I'm joking.
What were we talking about, actually? Can't remember.
We're talking about the industry.
And then we went into YouTube poops or something.
Yeah, we were talking about the industry, then we went off topic onto YTPs. And we're going to need to wrap this up soon because I've got to go.
Yeah. So should we? Should we just wrap this up because this is just like a pilot anyway.
Yeah, this is just a pilot, see how many people would try and watch it, just because why not? And we're going to do it again and again, even if no one on the entirety of the internet watches it.
Yeah. So, well, if you guys have any suggestions of what you want us to talk about, then let us know. And again, with the name suggestions, if you guys can think of any, just again let us know, and we'll see you guys next week for another discussion. So,
See you later, my mother is screaming my name. So thank you and peace out.
Goodbye.